Whether you're negotiating your first big tech offer or trying to get a bump in your current role, you need to understand how compensation really works here. It's not just base salary. There's a whole package that matters. And knowing how it's structured will help you get what you truly deserve. So let's break down the three big parts of your compensation package. These are the base salary, the stock, what we call the RSUs, and the bonuses. First up, your base salary. This is your fixed annual pay, usually paid bi-weekly or monthly. But here's the thing. Depending on where you live, that base salary can have a cap. For example, in certain parts of Canada, there's a cap of roughly 200,000 Canadian dollars. So depending on how much you're earning, the base salary may not be the biggest part of your total compensation. And then there's the restricted stock units, RSUs. These are your equity and they vest over time, usually over 4 years. But how they vest depends on the individual companies. At Amazon, the vesting schedule is pretty unique. It's 5% in the first year and 15% in year 2. And then it goes to 20% every 6 months for years 3 and 4. So when you see something like 40% vest in year 3, it's really just 2 chunks of 20% spaced 6 months apart. Google does it differently. They give 25% at the end of the first year and then spread the rest evenly each quarter or month for the next 3 years. Meta does it similarly as well, spreads it evenly, like 25% every year. The important takeaway is you don't get all your stock up front, and you need to consider that when comparing offers. The third and the last big piece is the signing bonus. This is a one-time bonus to thank you for joining the company. So at Amazon, signing bonuses are paid over 2 years, typically more in the first year to balance the low stock vesting early on. Other companies might pay signing bonus over 1 or 2 years as well. Keep this in mind when you're planning financially. Now, how does your level affect all this? The higher your level, the higher your base salary, your RSUs, and your signing bonus, generally speaking. But there's also a real big piece of the regional effect. You might be at the same level, in the same role, in the same company in Seattle and Vancouver. But the Seattle salary could be $150,000 higher than in Vancouver, just because of market differences and cost of living. So understanding your level and location is key to knowing what you should expect and what you can ask for. That's the compensation package in a nutshell. Your base salary, stock vesting schedules, and signing bonuses, all tied to your level and location. So up next, we'll talk about the mindset you need to bring to the salary negotiations and conversations, because knowing your worth is just the start. The negotiation is a crucial part. See you at the next lesson.